Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are going to be going over the new Inside the Vault Mothman Equinox PTS post by Bethesda. There was a lot of stuff in there that I didn't even think was going to be a feature that is featured in this post. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so every hour on the hour you're going to head to Point Pleasant for this Mothman Equinox event. It kind of sounds like Meat Week in a sense. But yeah, I'm going to throw up the details here so we can dive into this a little deeper. Alright, so it says the planets are aligning, and a group of the wise Mothman's most devoted followers, known as the Enlightened, have traveled from afar to reach Point Pleasant. There, they intend to perform a ritual that will summon the wise Mothman during the peak of his power every hour during the seasonal event. You can venture to Point Pleasant to aid the Enlightened in completing this dark ceremony. However, this will be no easy task, as you'll also need to fend off rival Mothman cultist groups who seek to stop you as well. If you are the curious type, you may find that poking around Point Pleasant during the seasonal event may enlighten you to the mysterious origins behind our newest Mothman fanatics. So this also gives us a little bit more insight on what to look out for in the event. It says, while the Mothman Equinox event is live, you'll also encounter hostile cultist high priests throughout Appalachia who can bend the will of nearby creatures to do their bidding. Stop the cult from spreading their influence by taking down any high priest you meet. When you do, you'll be able to loot them for a chance to earn rare plans. So kind of like the Holiday Scorched or Treasure Hunter Mole Miners. That's kind of what it sounds like anyway. So this feature that they're adding sounds really cool, honestly. It might sound kind of silly to some of you, but for me, who farms public events all the time to get gold, yeah, it's gonna help a lot. Pretty much, it says, first, we're streamlining the way that public events become available by making the cooldown times between events more consistent, and preventing the same public event from appearing twice in a row in the same world. Next, we're adding rewards information to the event description that appears after clicking a public event on the map. It then ends by saying, finally, we are making a few balance changes to events that have historically been very difficult, like Rad Rumble and Project Paradise, last too long like Line in the Sand, or even end too quickly like Tea Time. We've also fixed up several bugs that have affected Swarm of Suitors and made some design tweaks to help revitalize the event. So this is the section that really got me excited, not the events and all that. Yeah, they're exciting and cool, new content and stuff, but the quality of life improvements that they're adding is just going to better improve the game in the long run. Like for this, for example, the corpse highlights. It helps you identify corpses you've killed by highlighting their bodies, kind of like targeting HUD, if you've ever had that on your power armor, except instead of highlighting enemies that are alive, you know, it's gonna highlight the dead corpses, so you can go find enemies you've killed, because we've all been in that situation trying to find enemies that you killed and, you know, got ragdolled somewhere, or I don't know, you killed a legendary right off the bat and forgot where he died, or somebody threw a grenade and again ragdolled him. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna help so much. The next improvement we're getting is the nearby corpse looter, which is fantastic. Especially if you're in an event that's constantly getting farmed, or the queen, or whatever. But pretty much all you have to do is find one enemy that you've killed and go into its inventory, and you'll see a tab that says all nearby corpses. That's every corpse within your vicinity and the loot within them. So you don't have to run around and try to find all these, you know, random straggling dead meat piles and robot scrap piles and whatnot that you killed like 500 feet from where you are now. So yeah, this is going to be really helpful, I'm not going to lie. Next up, we have legendary loot sharing, which says, going forward, if you're within sight range of a legendary creature when it is killed, you'll be able to loot it. I mean, come on, Bethesda, that's amazing. They finally added it. So now you don't have to be like, oh, legendary enemy mutated, now go find it and shoot it once so you get the loot, you know what I mean? And we also got the cherry on top on this one here. You know, every enemy that you or your teammate takes down will now grant everyone in your team XP within sight range of the creature when it dies. I mean, really? Come on. That's awesome. So we're getting a not too crazy of a feature here, but it's kind of nice for events and if you're just starting out. It's the new tab for camp building. Kind of like how they added that for the Pip-Boy like a year ago. So every time you get a new plan and acquire it, you'll see it under the new tab in your play session. We're also getting a feature added to our Pip-Boy called the Pip-Boy Keyring tab. So all your keys are going to transfer over there, which is nice, so that way you don't have to scroll through 30,000 keys to find what you're looking for. This next feature, I can already tell, is going to make a lot of fans happy. As you can see here, Pip-Boy menu color customization, and you can already see where this is going. You're able to choose the color of your Pip-Boy menu. So yes, finally! This one's cool though. I'm excited for this one. And the mother of all announcements, not really, but I just think it's cool because I'm always low on fusion cells, is ammo everywhere. Pretty much they're making the daily ops feature where you kill enemies and they drop the ammo for the weapon you're using a feature for the main game. Like you can kill an enemy, walk over to the dead corpse, loot his body, and he has a chance to have the ammo for the gun you are using, so you know, bonus. I know these features are coming out in December, but the fact that they're out on the PTS just makes me want them even more in main game because they sound amazing. Because that's the point of them, they're quality of life, so they're supposed to make the game better. So, but anyway, no, I think they're gonna be great additions. A fine addition to my collection. Anyways, no, I just want to say thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks.